Hi guys, today's video is going to be basically a selection of things that I am putting on my face right now. If I'm wearing makeup, this is the makeup I'm wearing. First things first, if you can hear the fan in the background, that is not a fan, that is actually from my laptop, which is exporting another video. I've also got a bag of clothes down here. It's a mess behind me, but we're going to ignore it and pretend it's a glossy, beautiful YouTube background, which is very rare for me to have. Also, a couple of these things were sent to me. A few of these things, most of these things were sent to me. Most of them are from Pixi, which is actually, I love their skincare, but they've sent me a lot of makeup over the years, and I've never been kind of drawn to anything. A bunch of different eyeshadow palettes, lots of like glitters and like funky things, and I've just never really, it's never really called to me, and anything I have tried, I haven't been like bowled over by. But they sent this glow stuff recently, and it was just, I happened to be about to go out, and I thought, right, I'll just put some of this stuff on my face, and I love it. So we're going to talk about that. I also was sent this, but I did a review on this already, the L'Oreal Skin Paradise, and then there are two things that I purchased for myself, but you know, just to get the disclaimers out of the way. It's not usual for me to talk about things that are almost predominantly / exclusively sent to me, but this is the situation. Right, so L'Oreal Skin Paradise Tinted Water Cream. This is where we start. It's SPF 20, it's something like 70% water. I have had mixed reviews since I talked about this on YouTube. I love it. However, a couple of people have mentioned that they've got very, very dry or dehydrated skin and it wasn't for them. And I have noticed, because I've been breaking out like crazy, that whole maskne situation. We're going to be talking about products that I use to combat breakouts and any kind of spots and stuff, because I'm getting tons now, all here. I'm not even going out that often and wearing a mask, but pretty much every single time I go out and wear a mask, I get another spot. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the products that I use to combat that. Ella, my daughter, has struggled with acne for quite a while, and she's found some products that work really well. So I'm going to have some good recommendations for you coming soon. However, because I've been using some of those products that have dried out those areas where I do have breakouts, other products kind of are okay with that. This is definitely clinging to those areas. So when I used this before, I was happy that it didn't kind of settle into my fine lines, my pores and stuff, things that I usually look for. I didn't really have a lot of dryness, it would appear at the time. Now I've got a little bit of dryness around my chin, and it is clinging a little bit. So I love this because it's just a little bit of a tint. I use it with my fingers like a moisturizer, just quickly all over my skin. I don't use a concealer, nothing, just a little bit of a veil of colour and coverage, but it's not as perfect as I initially thought, because I have got a little bit of dryness now and it is showing where I would rather it not. But I just kind of wanted to put that out there because I did give it a really, really glowing review, and I still will use it. I am still using it, but there is that issue. Now I'm not using this all the time, but if I was to use a bronzer, it would be this one. It's the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I love this. Someone asked me what the colour was, and I don't know. It says 6676E bronzer on the back. Maru Butter Bronzer. I hope that's the right way of saying that. It smells amazing. It smells like coconuts, and it's got a sheen to it that's not apparent. If you look at it, I mean, I suppose a little bit, but it's not super apparent. When you put it on the skin, it's just got kind of a sheen. I don't even know. Oh, it smells amazing, like crazy amazing. If you're not into kind of highlight, I don't even know if that's going to show up because it's a really dull day today. But it's just like a soft amount of colour, not too orange, just a nice amount of colour, and it just has a little sheen. So when I put it just here, I mean, I have kind of a sheen today, and that's a blush that I'm using. But when I put it just there, it just gives me a little bit of a glow, a little bit of colour, and that sheen that I'm completely obsessed with. So the blush that I'm wearing is from this Pixi palette. This is the Pixi Summer Glow palette in Sheer Sunshine. And the colour that I've been using is this one, which I think it's Sunswept. Yes, I think this one's Sunswept. I've barely used any of the other ones. In fact, I may have only used one. But this is the colour that I've been really enjoying. That's what I'm wearing today. I've been really liking this kind of just subtle, not a lot of anything, a little bit of a peachy colour to it, Marissa Cooper from the OC kind of vibe, and that is really, really nice for that. I mean, to be fair, again, I've just not been drawn to the Pixi things in the past. They've had some really crazy pinks and just things that weren't really for me. This, as like an all over face and eye palette, is totally up my street. It's really, really versatile. So if I was to go away, which we are doing for the night, I'm probably only going to still use that one colour, but still, it's nice to have that. And I've been using some eye crayons from Pixi. This one is they're both Endless Shade Stick, yes. Endless Shade Sticks by Pixi by Petra, which I think is just like, that is what the makeup brand is called. This one is Copper Glaze, so I've got this all over my lid. And it doesn't look quite like that on my lid because obviously I've like, this is not focusing on my hand. This camera hates me. Right, there you go. So it can be really, really bold, but I've got it kind of smudged out and it's just kind of a sheeny, bronzy colour, which I like. And then I have the other one, which is Matte Cocoa, much deeper. And I have that smudged out kind of on the outer corner. So together they kind of give me this slightly defined, I've just used like a little smudgy brush to blend it all together. And it's just a quick eye, a quick summery eye. Again, never really, even things like this, never really been drawn. I used them that one day and was like, that was incredibly easy to put together a look that I really liked. So here we are. And the mascara is also Pixi. This is the Large Lash Mascara. A mascara I would never have picked up in a million years because it's massive. But I've been really enjoying the Lash Paradise again from L'Oreal recently, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna put this on and just see what it's like. And I really like it. Just way, way more definition and length than you would imagine. It's not one of those like big fat mascaras that gives you all the clumpiness, but none of the definition. No, not at all. Love this. And for my lips, I've got two products. One is this. I don't even know if this is still available, but every time I wear this, someone asks me what I've got on my lips. It's the Lip Definer from H&M in Marsala. If you can still get this, I can't recommend it enough. The lip liners from H&M are great. Do they even still do makeup? It was so long ago I bought this. It's like a peachy pink colour. And again, really, really goes with that vibe that I'm feeling right now, that kind of Marissa Cooper vibe. And the Pixi Lip Lift Max in Sweet Nectar. I have their lip lift in like a milky pink colour that is a similar situation to my Dior Lip Maximizer, and I really like that, but it's, you know, it is what it is. This has got some proper colour to it. That's this one, and I think it's really nice. It's got like a golden fleck running through it. I'm wearing it now. It's not loads and loads of colour, although it could be if you built it up, but it's just easy. All of these products are just easy to wear. Easy, easy, easy. And I could do all of the Pixi stuff, all but for the cheeks, really without any kind of product whatsoever. In fact, I could probably have, with all of this, just the one brush that I would do my blush with and my bronzer if I was to use bronzer, and then I wouldn't need any other tools to put in my makeup bag, because all of this is just like hands. Very, very simple makeup to apply. And that's it. That's everything I've been wearing recently. That's the stuff that I've been reaching for. It's the stuff that I'm going to throw in my overnight bag. I think we'll already be back by the time you see this video. But I wanted to share because it's just been like a little moment of excitement about makeup. Although it's the same stuff that I'm wearing all of the time, I opened the stuff up, I used it, and I thought, I love this and I want to share. So hopefully that was useful. I am going to be doing an entire budget beauty month in September. There's going to be a video about this on Sunday when we talk about the parameters, the kind of videos that you can expect. But in the meantime, if you've got any requests for that, any specific things you would like to hear me talk about, any particular brands you would like me to review, any particular products, let me know. We did this last year and I thought Budget Beauty September was really, really successful. I really enjoyed it and you guys seem to respond well to it as well. So let me know. I am going to go and probably not have another cup of coffee now because I seem to be wired. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!